Yes, generally, unless unless you just want to talk about boring subjects and you don't want any connection. I'm saying that when we want a connection with people about emotional issues, express what's in your heart, your feelings, your needs, in about 30 words, and then take the rest of the 40 to make a present request. Human beings in an emotional situation, it's asking a big gift to them to give you their full attention for the 40 words. More than that, your chance of getting the attention you want is... One of the reasons we use more than 40 words is we're so scared about making ourselves vulnerable. Most of the unnecessary words that we express are to justify our feelings or to justify our needs. We think we have to justify, sell the other person on the importance of something, not realizing that those words decrease the likelihood we're going to get the connection we want. So feelings and needs, and then quickly, that should be 30 words to say what they did, our present feelings in relationship to it, our needs, and then present request. And when it's one person that we're speaking with, keep in mind it's always the same request. I'd like you to tell me. Now, what we want them to tell us, that can go in different directions. But we usually forget that, see, because this requires our living in the moment, our being alive right now, being conscious of what do we want. And that's a consciousness that not many of us have developed.
I'm very concerned about reestablishing trust with her right now. And I want to be empathetic with her own needs. And if her need isn't to have eye contact with me or to even face me bodily, I want to respect that. Because part of what I'm feeling is that out of my intention to connect, I can be overbearing. And in that overbearing, I want to, in many respects, I want to give her, even though I know you can't do this, I want to give her the power.
You want to respect her choice.
I want to respect her choice. I want to be more attentive to her own needs and her own power. And if that means backing off physically and not being so interface.
But I think there are times when the other person wants this desperately. More than the words, they would like me either to have the eye contact or to touch them. And so then I do that with somebody and they say, leave me alone, quit patronizing me. So that's what's fun about human beings. We can never know ahead of time what's right, but we'll find out. Yeah, so sometimes it helps, and sometimes it doesn't. So we have to be conscious as we're offering it. How is the person receiving it? Is it in harmony with their needs? Sometimes that touch is more important than any words. Sometimes, but I want to make sure when I touch, it isn't, there, you'll feel better. See, it's not to do that. It's just another way of saying, I'm with your feelings and needs. I'm with you. I'm with you. You've made it so obvious, I don't think I need to say anything, but I'm with you. You're aware of how important this whole thing is to start with oneself. If you're not connected to the life in yourself, it's going to be very hard to connect with others.